Alright, next guest gameplay, I'm going to be playing Jeff Cox on Jeopardy for the SNES.
Jeopardy!
Let's unbe this guy. Categories for the Jeopardy round are Colorful Category, Explorers, 19th Century America, Foods, Double Talk, and Poets. These look like good categories. Let's start with Explorers for 100.
The answer is...
He went from Palestine to Kublai Khan's palace by camel. Who is Marco Polo? Alright. Explorers for 200, please.
The answer is...
De Soto, discoverer of this major U.S. river, was buried by it. What is Mississippi? Okay, Explorers 300, please.
The answer is...
Eric the Red called his discovery this to attract settlers. What is Greenland? Okay. Explorers for 400, please.
The answer is...
Danish captain hired by Russia who made a straight line to Alaska. What is Vitus Bering? Who was Vitus Bering? Okay, let's try Explorers for 500.
The answer is...
English explorer and translator of the Kama Sutra, he shared his name with a late Welsh actor. Who is Richard Burton? Booyah! Okay, let's try Double Talk for 100.
The answer is...
These two words precede Sweet Charlotte in a 1965 film title. What are Hush Hush? Alright, let's do Double Talk for 200.
The answer is...
Nickname of skater Starbuck, who was married to a quarterback. Who's JoJo? Okay, let's try Double Talk for 300.
The answer is...
Fleischer's cartoon clown who grew out of the inkwell. His name sounds like a chocolate drink. What is who is Coco? Double Talk 4.
The answer is...
Born Marie Laurie, she appeared in sang the title song of To Sir with Love. Who's Lulu? And we will finish it up. Double talk for 500.
The answer is
Double order at a deli or a Tom Conti film about a Celtic poet. What is Reuben Reuben? Right. Now it is time for foods for 100.
the answer is
Southern specialty and America's favorite dish. What is fried chicken? Right. Let's try foods for 200.
the answer is
Donut-shaped deli delight from Yiddish for ring. What is a bagel? Foods for 300.
the answer is
Lox, Gravlax, and Nova Scotia are forms of this fish. What is salmon? Okay, foods for 4.
the answer is
Often paired with cabbage, this is brisket preserved in brine. What is corned beef? All right, let's finish up foods for 500.
the answer is
A New York chef invented these in the 1850s when told that his french fries were too thick. What are potato chips? Yeah! All right. Let's do poets for 100.
the answer is
He was a poet and a playwright, as well as a Victorian Prime Minister. Who was Benjamin Disraeli? Why don't we do poets for 200?
the answer is
He wrote about ships that pass in the night in Tales of a Wayside Inn. Rob buzzes in, and he says who was Henry Wadsworth Longfellow. Yep. He's on the board now. Where are we going, Rob? 19th century America for
the
100.
answer is
In 1881, Booker T. Washington founded Tuskegee Institute, and Clara Barton founded this. Jenny. She says the American Red Cross. Yep, that is correct. Where are we going, Jenny? Century America for 200. And she just found the Daily Double. Waging 500. This World's Fair celebrating the U.S. bicentennial in 1876 was held in this city. It is Philadelphia. Where are we going, Jenny? Poets for 300.
the answer is
This poet's great 14th century masterpiece helped establish Italian as a national language. Who is Dante Alighieri? Poets for 400.
The answer is.
This poet, known for his odes, was only 25 when he died of tuberculosis in 1821. Rob says who was John Keats, and that is the right answer. What's next? '19th Century America for 300.
Answer is.
Constitutional Union Party, which nominated John Bell for president in 1860, was the last remnant of this party. The Whig Party. That is the correct response. I wasn't quite sure if that was right. Where are we going, Rob? Colorful category for 100.
The answer is.
The three common colors in common to flags in the U.S. and Chile are red, white, and this. What is blue? Okay, let's do colorful category for 2.
The answer is.
Pachyderm seen by potted people. Oh, Jenny. A pink elephant. Yep. Where are we going, Jenny? Colorful category for 300.
The answer is.
Figuratively speaking, these are looked through to see the world in a wonderful light. What are rose-colored glasses? And yes, that is the correct response. Where are we going, Jenny? 19th Century America for 400.
The answer is.
At the Battle of San Jacinto, Sam Houston captured this president. Rob? Who was Antonio Lopez de Santa Anna. And you're right. What's next? 19th Century America for 500.
The answer is.
This president's withdrawal of all U.S. funds from the bank to the U.S. led to this bank's demise. Jenny buzzes in and says who was... Oh, she doesn't know it. I'll try it. I don't really know this. This is tough. See if Rob knows this. Does he? It was Andrew Jackson. I wasn't quite sure. But he got it for me. But Jenny missed it. Let's see where we're going. Colorful category for 400.
The answer is.
Pirate Edward teaches colorful nom de plunder. Who is... What was Blackbeard? All right. Colorful category for 500.
The answer is.
It can be filled with car prices or just college test answers. What is a blue book? Okay, now the last clue.
The answer is.
As a soldier, he used the Elias Silas Tomkin Cumberbatch. So he didn't have to change his monogram. Samuel Taylor Coleridge. Yep. So Jeff at 5,400, Rob at 1,800, Jenny at 1,100. She's going first in Double Jeopardy. Two daily doubles up there under these categories. What are they? Let's see. Weather. Green, in quotation marks. Fine china. Musical instruments. Funny men. And famous quotes. Where do we start, Jenny? Musical instruments for 200.
The answer is
Goodman's Licorice Stick. What is a clarinet? Right. Let's do musical instruments for 400.
the answer is
Afro-Cuban skins that kept the beat for beatnik poetry. What are bongo drums? And now we're going to go for musical instruments for 600.
the answer is
Percussive plates that serve up a din. What are cymbals? Okay, let's do musical instruments for 800. Oh, and I just got the daily double. I'm going to wager $3,400. Ravi Shankar inspired George Harrison to use this instrument with the Beatles. What is the sitar? All right! 10,000 for Jeff. And we're going to go for musical instruments for 1,000.
the answer is
Plucked instrument to the U.S. by slaves, now a fixture in bluegrass. What's a banjo? All right. How about we do green for 200?
the answer is
Permission to proceed. What is a green light? Yeah. How about we do green for 4?
the answer is
Where actors wait or first-time comedians on The Tonight Show try to keep their dinner down. Jenny says the green room, and that is the correct response. What's next, Jenny? Fine china for 200.
the answer is
Though Delftware was first produced in this country, it's also made in England. Netherlands. Uh-huh. And you're right, Jenny. Where are we going? Famous quotes for 200.
the answer is
Don't one of you fire until see the whites of their eyes was really said at this 1775 battle. Bunker Hill. Yep, that's the correct response. Should have known that, but I wasn't sure. Jenny, where are we going? Fine china for 400.
the answer is
The trademark of the Mason Porcelain Factory is 2 of these weapons crossed. I have no clue. Rob? What are swords? And that's the right response. What does he go with now? Green for 600.
is
Central Park's famous eating establishment. What is Tavern on the Green? I got it. How about we do green for 8?
The answer is
To order these in a French restaurant, you'd ask for haircuts verts. So, s'il vous plaît. What are green beans? Okay. How about we finish green for 1,000?
the answer is
This 1970 book by Yale law professor Charles Rake deals with the ideals of a new generation. See what Jenny says. The Greening of America. Uh-huh. Find China for
the answer is
600. In 1757, the Sevres China factory named for new color, not a hairstyle, for this mistress of Louis the 15th. What is Madame la Pompadour? And that's right. Where are we going, Rob? Find China for 800.
the answer is
First name shared by the great 18th century Potters Spode in Wedgwood. Rob says, what is Josiah? And that's the answer. What next, Rob? Famous quotes for 400.
the answer is
Lincoln stated that general is a copious worker and fighter, but a very meager writer or telegrapher. Ulysses S. Grant? Uh-huh. Quotes for 600.
the answer is
16th century actor John Lyly wrote Hen in a Thousand Eyes and Maid's Metamorphosis. What is the night? And that's the correct response. I'm ready for famous quotes for 800.
the answer is
To defend Britain, he vowed, "We shall fight on the beaches, we shall fight on the landing grounds." Who is Winston Churchill? Booyah! And we'll finish. Let's finish up famous quotes for 1,000.
the answer is
Civil War general who said, "War is cruelty, and you cannot refine it." Jenny. William Tecumseh Sherman? Yes, she got it. Where are we going now, Jenny? Funny Men for 200.
the answer is
Danish dilettante of the piano who intersperses quips with chords. Who was Victor Borge? Okay, Funny Men for 400.
the answer is
Brooklyn-born Leonard Hacker, he took over Groucho's spot in a You Bet Your Life revival. Who was Buddy Hackett? Let's try Funny Men for 6.
the answer is
In 1974, over 300,000 callers daily heard dialogue jokes like, "See a cop? No. Good, stick 'em up." Who is Henny Youngman? You got it. Rob, where are we going? Find China for 1,000.
the answer is
English country named for its colorful figurines and muscular terriers. Rob? Staffordshire. That is correct. Where are we going now, Rob? All this. Funny Man for 800.
The answer is
Famous for a routine on Jeopardy, this New Yorker married to an opera singer. Who is Robert Klein? Right. And we'll finish Funny Man for 1,000.
the answer is
Goon show star known for lines like he walked with a pronounced limp, L-I-M-P. Pronounced limp. Who is Spike Milligan? And I got it right. Whew. Weather for 200.
the answer is
Of a high or low pressure system, the one you'd prefer if you wanted to get a tan at the beach. What is high? Weather for 4.
the answer is
In 1990, names for these included the Atlantic. In 1990, names for these in the Atlantic included Arthur, Bertha, and Klaus. What are hurricanes? And we will do it for 600.
the answer is
Planes often climb to the stratosphere to avoid these icy high-speed winds. What are jet streams? Oh, she doesn't know it. Oh, Rob. Is indeed jet streams. For 800 on weather.
the answer is
Meteorology comes from this philosopher's book of weather observations. What is Aristotle? And we will finish the game up with this last clue. It's all mine because it's the Daily Double. I'm going to wager let's wager 2,600. A uniformly gray rain cloud extending over the entire sky is named from Latin for cloud. What is Nimbus? Got it! 20,000 for Jeff. Now it's time for Final Jeopardy. Category is fictional characters for Final Jeopardy. I'm going to wager... I'll wager everything. In 1861, she was 16 and the belle of Clayton County, Georgia. Who was Scarlett O'Hara? And let's see. If Jeff gets this right, he's guaranteed 40,000 for the Guest Gameplays Bank.
final Jeopardy answer is...
Is it Scarlett O'Hara? Yes, it is. Let's see who gets it right. Jenny got it right, so she goes up to 6,400. Rob got it right, and he goes up to 9,600. Let's see if Jeff got it. Did he? Yes, he did, and he wins with 40,000. I'll see you for my next guest gameplay, guys.